it's me, MattyG, and welcome back to the channel. We've got a new one here. It's Recycling Center Simulator. You can get this one from Steam. There will be a link down in the description, including the current price of said game. It's actually quite a good one. I've played through it to quite a set stage, so I know what roughly I'm doing from time to time, although I do forget quite easily. So we're going to hit the new game. I have obviously disabled all the music so that I don't get copyrighted. Sure, yes. Right, here we go. Now, graphics wise, it's not too bad really for a game that's fairly cheap. So there is that, and the game flows pretty smoothly as well once you get out of the hard bit in the morning. Right, so good morning. This is the start of it all. Right, let's go outside and find the boxed machine and grab it. Okay, we will be moving these around quite often as well. Right, so now we've got to place, build. So here's going to be our first machine of the game. So it's as far as we can in the corner. Wow, let's let me get right over. There we go. So that's going to be our first machine. So you get conveyor belts which you can select. That's where you drop in. This where it comes out. You can buy conveyor belts as well, but we're not going to worry about it from the get-go. So to grab it, to gather scrap, open up the computer, find the suitable scrap dealers, and negotiate with the owner to lower the price. You can only have one active deal at a time. You can actually have more than one active deal at a time. That is a thing. It's just from the get-go. The more you have, the more you can do. Right, so scrap deals. There is only one at the moment, but there will be more. So 120 is what he's after. Let's bargain. And let's say it's $60. And they're not going to go up. So we're going to go up by 10 increments to 70. 80. And we're going to go 85. And then we're going to go 90. Should get a deal around about now. Agreed. There we go. So we just put the deal in. That's it. We have our first deal. We can now go collect that. So you can use your shift key and forward down, or your W button, to run. So that's not too bad. Although run isn't exactly fast. Alright, so here we are. We're at the first spot. So all we've got to do is collect all the rubbish you can see. Literally grab it. There will be things like you can't pick up, put in the trash bag, too big. We'll deal with those when we get to them. But these cardboard boxes, you can't actually grab those. So what your best bet doing is throwing them towards the back of the van. Our bag is actually nearly full. So let's open the van up. We can drop the bag we've got, grab it and throw it in on the big item. And now we can go inside the store and grab what we've got in here. Now, each to their own how you want to grab it. You may want to go around and grab individual pieces in the bags, like all metal, all paper, that sort of thing. You can do, it's entirely up to you. Let's grab that. Throw that one over there. Yeah, let's throw these out over that way. Getting closer to the van that way. Right, we've got a few more bits up this end. The one down the middle aisle, we should really, I suppose, go to the furthest point first. Grab one of these. Leave that for a minute. We'll go to the top in a bit. So I was able to pick that box up and put it in my trash. That was nice. So some things you can, some things like this you can't. Here we go. We'll empty that one there. So we've got a fresh bag. It doesn't really matter. The bags are not charging you every time you pull one out. So it doesn't matter how many bags you use. Right, let's throw you over that way. This should be the lock. Now hopefully get at a right angle and get all this. I say you get a right angle, you can get all this in from here. So you're having to run around like a headless chicken. Anything to save some time. And then hopefully, there you go, 100%. Right, perfect. Now we can head back to the factory. Okay, so all we've got to do here is simply open up your back, grab your waste, and stick it on the conveyor belt. Like so. Some things you're going to have to climb in to grab hold of stuff right in the back, for now anyway, until you get employees that will do it for you. And then you've got to get through to the sorting. So, start the machine, you've got to put it in the correct, it does highlight, so it does make it a little easier. I'm not the fastest at this side of things. It does come thick and fast. So, yeah, it is better to get an employee. But as you can see, you can do it yourself. You do get a bonus as well, which can be nice, especially at the start. But later on down the line, you really kind of want to make it more automated, so you're not doing as much of the grunt work as you need to. But yeah, because this is going to keep coming at you, and sometimes you're going to get it wrong. I just did. My pure mistake. And I was going to show you how to get it wrong. I don't need to now. Yeah, just put it in the highlighted areas so you see all this together. We'll quickly bash this out of the way. Last one. So we did get a little bit of a bonus. We've got 1.6 kilos in bonus. 98% success because of that one that I put out in the wrong spot. Right. Now that's done, we need the waste paper, which will be this one here, which is blue. Grab your box, run it over to your machine. Stick it in, the box will disappear. Then you've got to run the machine, which is okay, I'll put it right to the wall. I mean, it's fine. We can get in there. Paper, run. Paper. Oh, I selected it. Infinite run. Okay. And then it'll stick around. It wants us to carry around all these other boxes, right? We'll grab one for now. We'll go shove it where it wants to spot. I'm not going to move all of them unless I have to. It's rather pointless. Just place that down there. Oh, it's going to make us grab all of them, isn't it? Well, my advice is don't move them unless you need to. They will just add up where they are. Because storing them over here is just a pain in the backside, running back and forth. There's actually no need to. They don't overspill. They can't get full up. You just carry on. Do I have to grab that one? Can I not just do this? You're going to make me come all the way over here to get all of them. I might as well do it a little bit of a cheap way. Okay. Keep pressing the light on. That was my bad. Last one. Okay. Grab a pallet from the stack, which inches here. These are infinite as well, so you haven't got to worry about that. You bring your pallet over. You don't have to get too close. Make sure you're grabbing from the middle and make things easier for you, and then just point it at the pallet. Click away until they're all done. So now that is completely full. You can use your pallet jack, which is out here. And you just use your WASD keys to move it around. It can be a little bit finicky sometimes. You've got to get it in the right spot, like you would do in real life. And then once you're in there, just click it once, and now you can move the pallet with the pallet truck, and then you store them over here. Reset that. Right, now you can sell those products. As long as they're in that area, you can now sell them. You come over to here, you go to your computer. To start with, you go to your marketplace, find your paper. You see you have 12. Click on that, that'll give you a list of suppliers, how much they're willing to pay and how many they want. We have 12 in storage, so Paul's offer of 8 we can actually do. And we'll just select all 12, and there you go. We now have sold everything we've got. We've got a little bit of cash. So to fill higher order values, open the computer, click the contract buttons. They have time limits, so we haven't got any more deals at the minute, but go to your contracts, principal paper, they want 10 of those and they're willing to pay 90. So yeah, that's another job for another day, because we've got no more paper that we can use. So yeah, I don't know if you can sleep early or not. We'll try. Yes, you can. There you go. At the end of day 1, we made $96. Our scrap bill cost us 90. Our bills were 3, and our production was 3. So we should have made $3, but apparently we made 2. Not sure how that works out. We've lost $1 somewhere along the line. Okay, it's the morning, people. Right, so back to the computer. Get your scrap deals. See, there's plenty on there today. We're looking for high quality paper here. So the big blue is what we're after. That's all we got at the minute. So this one's the one we want. We'll bargain it. It's only at 77, so $50 to start us off. It's a fair deal. 73. Ooh. 55. Waiting for his response. 65. 58. Getting closer to me now. Okay, we've got a deal for 58. We've taken that. I'm sure you can do more than one deal at a time. I don't think there's anything else with really high paper. That's high in wood. I suppose what we could do is go for one of these ones that's got very high plastics and aim for a plastic machine next. Both have a slither of paper in them. And we haven't been to the coffee shop, so let's see if we can bargain a deal with Victoria Johnson for 55 hard-earned US dollars. Should give me 91. I'm going to go 75. I jumped the gun a little bit. 90. 77. She's not really coming down much, is she? But she's agreed a price of 77, so that's nice. So we've got 2 deals. 2 places, and we can go to these places. Like I said to you before, don't ignore the computer when it tells you can only go to 1. You can go to 2, and we're going to head obviously to 3. And as always, we want to jump straight out and start grabbing everything as soon as we're out, as soon as you can. Double check everywhere around. Grab the big item. Open the back. Chuck it in. And it was the only metal waste there was, to be honest. And then we're just going to go around and grab all these. I will show you the inside of this. Is the restaurant, actually. So yeah, the restaurant's a nice little spot to come to. There's always some good bits and bobs in here, and some added bonuses that you can get as well. Like the till. So if the till is closed and you have lock picking, you can pick it open, and normally you can get a couple of $100 from that, which is quite nice. So there's always a Brucey bonus around. There's also doors around the back here. Sometimes this one's open, but sometimes these are locked. So you have to pick those locks in order to get in them. Again, it'd be nice to get that perk at some point. We will do. But at the moment, we're just collecting all the trash we can. You do have to really good look. Some places they put like a trash on one of the seats. You have to keep an eye out for that. Double checking here. I don't think these open. Nothing in here at all. And that box. Right. So yeah, we're just cracking on. What I'll do is I'll get this place done. Oh, that was terrible. And I'll see you in a second. Right, that's the first place done, and as I say, we can go on to the next. Use your time up as wisely as you can. And now we're at the second location. This one doesn't have as much paper, it has more plastics, I believe, than anything else. It is what it is, right? Big old plastic tumbler. Right, oh, hang on, I missed something there. Big old wooden drawer. Sometimes you will miss things. You will obviously have that percentage meter, so that will help you kind of indicate for you if you have missed stuff. I do say it is worth going back for things when you miss them. There we go. Place seems rather tidy. He speaks too soon. Trash bag is full. Fair enough. I think I've just picked up the last of the trash from this area. Now I've got to load it into the van, and then we'll find out if I've grabbed every last piece of it. And there we go. So I've got 2 loads in there today. Now we're done, we can head back to the factory. Hop out of the van. Right, what I'm going to do here, if I've got enough money, 300. I'm not sure how much it costs to get a staff member. They're locked out at the minute. Of course they are. So I'm going to try and be a little bit picky at what I put on, because I'm after really just paper. This is what all I'm after at the minute, because all we've got is a paper shredder. Down there out of the way. There's a cardboard box. There's another one just in there if I can get it. There. I think that's all we've got that's definitely paper. Maybe I should have separated. I think, well, at least the first ones that are at the back and at the bottom, these ones should be paper. I'll put a couple of these on and we'll go We'll start processing it and see if it is all paper. All we're after is paper, really. That, apparently that was wood. I'm not sure what that one is. Top of my head. We're after paper. Okay, so we did get a little bit there. 6.6 in the paper box, not too much. Well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to grab the remaining trash bags. Some of these have got to have paper on. I only want paper, not plastic, not wood, not anything else. We know that in some of these bags there's going to be paper, which is all I'm after at the minute. That's wood, it doesn't really help, that doesn't really help. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, good, yes, keep the paper coming. That's what we were after. Okay, I don't think any more paper's coming out here. Which is a shame, but we'll finish off what we've got here. 2 shakes. Okay, so we've got all the paper we're going to get. 21.1. Alright, let's go and make this at least 10. It should automatically start processing. There it goes. I'm going to wait to see how many we get actually. We're going to get this now. Very noisy machinery. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I think we might actually get the 10 we need, which is good. To contracts, principal papers. We will bargain this one. We want more than 90, so 125, please. That'll cover the costs of the day, won't it? You can do 107. Well, I can do 120. 109. I can do 116. And they've accepted that as a deal, right? So that's the deal. We don't want to cancel it, it'll cost us money. What we do want to do is get it delivered. We'll stick as much as we can on here. One more. They won't take all of that, they're only taking the 10. Let's grab out pallet 4. Drive it a different way around. It can actually move quite quickly as well, so you've got to be wary of that. Should be able to go straight back without any problems. And there we go. And I can go over and get that actually sold. Back to our contracts, taken, delivered. There we go. So we've unlocked a new level, which is good. Earned reputation points, blah, 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 blah. Absolutely lovely jubbly. And we've got a nice Brucey bonus there. We're now on 900. What do we want to buy and build a new machine to expand your product? And right, okay, so we need to go to store. We own the shredding machine. This is the plastic machine. So go for that next. Let's go grab that. So all your deliveries where you buy machineries and stuff, they literally come here. Delivery trucks when you own them will park in here. And recycling will be here, and robots that do all your pallets movings later on down the line will be here. It'll be quite nice. Right, let's get this open. Let's pop into build mode. What we'll try and do is keep them right near each other, like so, just to make it easier for the moment. You can pick them up and move them at a later date, which is cool. And now we can chuck all this back on the conveyor belt. And then we'll see whether or not we can hire someone that will sort it for us. If I can reach all of it. Okay, let's check out. We can hire anyone. We can get a staff worker. Perfect. So, does it tell us how much wage? Daily wage 21,1960. Well, I would like a 2-star, so I'm going to go with that guy. Here we are. He is a sorter. You also get trash collectors and assistants. But the sorter is what we were after. And they will unload the vans when you come back. And then they will sort them. All you have to do is go up to them and go, sort waste. They take a lot quicker time as well. So you watch this. It's amazing how quickly it takes. See it working in the top left corner. And Bob's your uncle. Job done. Now all these have been increased, so we've got 28 here in plastics. Bang, chuck that in there. Also got 11 here. Chuck that in there. And we'll come around here, we'll put that on infinity loop and we'll just gotta grab the pallet. That rolls off, we'll be able to load that up nicely. We're not going to sleep just yet. I'm going to make sure we can palletise this up and stick it over there in the warehouse. Ready for tomorrow, where we'll try and sell everything tomorrow after a good day, which will be the whole next episode. It'll be a big day tomorrow. See how much money we can make in a full day with 2 machines. Really nice. And an employee, which is cool. It's noisy as heck. Actually pretty cool. I didn't think we'd get that. I didn't think we'd get that so quickly. Right, let's break you out. Grab another pallet. Stick it down, and we'll leave this one here for tomorrow to fill up. Oh, there's one more. And then before we leave, we'll have a look at all the bits and bobs that you can get within the store itself. So, under machineries, we're currently on stage 1, which are these ones here. We now own the paper and the plastic shredding machine. Next up, we've got wood, glass, metal, and organic, which is actually brand new to this game. And then once you unlock, you get to stage 2. This is the pressing machine, so this is where you'll make new products out of the base product. So yeah, kind of like attaches to it, so it extends them. And you go from scrap paper to newspaper, for example. And you've got in that, you've got paper, plastic, wood, glass, metal, and then liquid fertilizer machine from the organics. Moving on, you get the 3rd stage, which is, I believe it's the final stage. And that gives you production machine paper, stage 3. You also get plastics, wood, glass, metal, and yeah, that's all. And then you get the 4th stage, where you can combine them. So you get hybrid machines, plastic and paper, wood and glass, wood and metal, and plastic and metal. And they create specialised equipment, specialised items. And then if you move on to equipment, there are lots of things in here. You've got the lock picking, crowbar, warehouse robots, recycle centre, trucks, waste radar, and biogas digest organics. On your upgrades, so this will be your yard and everything else, you've got bigger garbage bag, advanced sorting, negotiating skills, market analysis, carry more 2, introduction to robotics, fleet management system, leadership certificate, increased recycling awareness, advanced robotics. Okay, that's not where I thought it would be. If it's not under store, it's under factory. So there we go. You've got upgrade borders to enlarge your factory, machine area, storage, and your parking lot, which is where your delivery vehicles will be parking. Licenses allow you to buy licenses to do these specific special end of tier items. You can borrow money from the bank I've never done it. Honestly, you don't need to. As long as you're willing to work a bit harder, you're absolutely fine. But yeah, that's the game. So I'm going to go get some shut-eye, and we'll catch you in episode 2. We're going to be making some money. So yeah, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Please follow the channel for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, this has been MattyG. Peace out.